Twitch-sidan igång så jag väntar.
Hallå?
Ja.
Ja, nu testar jag ljudet bara.
Mm.
Hallå? Ja. Där har vi ljud. Skulle man ju vilja se. Det står att Twitch och YouTubers är igång i alla fall.
Inte D-takts Twitch i alla fall. Du är live. Men inte D-takt. Jo, där händer något. Nej.
Kan vara... Åh! Snyggt. Det kan vara att tar en liten stund innan den ser att jag är live och postar. Annars så löser jag det alldeles strax här. Nej, här ska jag...
Filmen, ja.
Nej, gör inte det.
Jag gör det nu.
Jaha. Det är så jävla snyggt. Den enda köttätaren i hela världen. Är det där? Såg jag på någon intervju. Han, den store där, är den enda som äter kött i hela universum. Alla andra är växtätare.
Det står det, medan D-takt-tärning är offline kan du kolla min official.
Förlåt, vad sa du nu?
Medan D-takt och tärning är offline kan du kolla Lind Official, står det här. Så att den restreamar inte.
Nej, jag ska fixa det.
Ja. Men jag tar och indulger mig i spelet här nu.
Det tycker jag att det gör du helt
klockan
rätt i. Det gör du helt rätt i.
Bra det.
Ja, vi ses sen då.
Tjo hej.
Tjo Kim. Måste jag logga in här nu då? Det här blev ju onödigt krångligt. Åh. Okej, det var fel konto, ja. Är du? Ja, okej. Skriver något där också. Fint, fint.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Nu ska vi se. Lite settings ska vi ha. Westmarkerson, ja visst. Field of view. Ja, 100 kanske. Det blir la bra. Invert vertical on. Oh, smoothing. Ja, men fint. Och så tror jag vi fegar lite, för min dator är inte asfrän. Men jag vill ju fortfarande ha fullscreen, tack. Så. Medium. Nu åker vi.
Encode your DNA.
Ja. Primal. Ja. Vad tror vi? Vad tror vi? Jag gillar ju den då.
Define your genetic structure.
Det är någonstans kanske. Där tror jag vi ska ta.
Choose a genetic resilience. Choose
Så.
your fur style.
Fur. Ja. Coolt. Det har ingen betydelse, antar jag. Ah, den var ju tuff.
Pick your main color.
Orange vill jag. Hur är den här då? Aha. Så.
Choose your detail color.
Åh. Nej, vit ska det vara. Eller lite så kanske.
Pick a class. Deadeye. Sentinel. Mercenary. Saboteur.
Kan man ju kolla lite vad de gör de här.
Mercenary. Deadeye. Commando. Psyfreak. Saboteur. Sentinel.
Nej, mercenary.
Mercenary chosen. Sounds good.
Kanon!
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Dark
Allow
red.
me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you, Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the
Better half.
The best end is the one you decide yourself.
Okay.
Guess left can be right sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Åh, ser du? Okej, jag ska parera. Hohohoho.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Biomutant. Ja.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Coolt.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Mhm. Jaha, vad är det här inne? Kan det vara något här? Nej. Förutom No Way Out. Det gick att ta sig ut med andra ord. Okej. Health patch, okej. Ja, fattert. Ja, en jyskstol. Och inget annat här inne, och här kanske. Gött. Gillar känslan än så länge.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Right between the eyes.
Här. Bang. Okej. Take. Där ska vi inte gå ner då. Au!
All fired up.
Coolt. Är det? Alvedon? Okej. Detours. Tja Libbe! Mr Unicorn. Fan, det är grymt det här spelet än så länge. Är det bra med dig? Au, au. Vad är det jag hör? Ha! Ja, gott. Alvedon är ju aldrig fel här. Yes! Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You'll also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills in the Wang Fu and Perks menus. To go to the menu, press tab. Det är jävligt uppfattat. Jag måste loota lite här först. Älskar ju menysystem också. Strength.
Reflexed.
Ja, för fan. Allt höger och vänster. Ja, för fan. Ja, vad gott. Allt höger och vänster. Coolio. Allt höger och vänster. Allt höger, vänster.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Old World Clawbar.
That pipe looks weak. The clawbar should come in handy.
Okej, hur skippar jag den då? Här kanske? Mm. Är hatten så jävla frän då?
Nice topper.
Det hjälper ju ingenting. Ta av den. Okej. Du behövde inte göra någonting.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Och det här var inget bra. Rumpa. Där ska man inte hoppa ut tydligen. Börja från början. Okej, ska jag inte hoppa ut där då?
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Slice and dice. Boom, boom.
Okej. Fan vad gött. Kul. Ja, jag väntar lite. Ja, som sagt. Jävla mys än så länge.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Ett pussel. Fel av mig.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Coolt.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it
Står det
crumbled
Fox
as
där uppe,
nature
eller?
retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Coolt när de har strösslat in lite sånt där. Man får reda på vad som har hänt. Ja, det är 50 jävla tjocka armeringsjärn nu. Så tjockt är det egentligen inte i betong.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Sista försöket.
There you go.
Jag gjorde fel. Men det gick bra ändå.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Small things for your big ideas. He wants to thank
släkt
you
med
for
Jabba the
taking
Hutt.
his side against the scavengers. He
Uka,
sounds familiar.
Mika,
You
Moko.
just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just... There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the big...
Loopa Lupin lär vara hans store då. Han
He
hette
says
väl
it
det.
has taken you a long time to bring the past back up. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about... Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have...
Jag tänkte kanske jag gör. Way back in the long ago.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands what...
The potato people.
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of... You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent... The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it.
Okay.
See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Coolio. Vi ser. Oj. Ouch. Nej. Så bra var jag inte på simmen tydligen. Inte tagit baddaren. Ska jag inte svära, men det ser ganska mycket Unity ut över det här. Jaha. Så gjorde jag.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that... Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so... But today, your focus is...
Okej, dit bort. Let's go. Gick fan undan.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your... From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life. A life... One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will... You can already see the effects from how reckless the... He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples.
Inbakad story.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days began. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of the road ahead, he wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation.
I hov! I hov, I tell you.
You're getting the hang of it.
Verkligen.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Coolt.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Cartographically challenged. Vad roligt.
Let's see.
Jag got pisse där då, ja. Ja. Underbart. Det här ska undersökas. Jag tyckte det var inte... Okej, direkt.
Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made
Inte så asnyggt först, men nu börjar det ut ta sig när den kom ut lite här.
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Ja, nu gör han simma. Vänta. Riktig paddel.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Hold on, jag ser grejer. Så låter först, sen kan jag prata med dig. Okay, energy. Snart. Health regen. Okej, nu då.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you...
Damn right.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions.
Vad hjälper jag? Det är sån jag är.
He's grateful for that. You still...
what I like about light. It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this
And you're always trying to...
Cool.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater... Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Jurassic Park. Life finds a way.
Someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of...
Gå på Myriad, ja.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them. He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad... Out of Date will be waiting for you. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe.
Ja. Den tar vi. Coolt. Ja. Okej.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel.
Tjena Norrit. Ja, än så länge är det jävligt coolt faktiskt. Jag är inte så långt in. Det har varit mycket story och så vidare. Men det är trevligt. Det går jävligt fort. Det går fort och det är... Ja, kul gameplay.
It's a bridge.
När man kom ut...
Just get over it.
När man kom ut så blev det väldigt mycket snyggare än vad det var precis i början. Men ditåt skulle jag inte. Jag skulle ju åt andra hållet. Ja. Det gör du rätt i. 12 gig var det, så det var inte speciellt stort. Där har ju Modern Warfare någonting att lära sig.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Ja, jag fattar att du tankar. Ska se om det stöter på det så det blir lite slussing. Här framme ser det ut som.
individual attention.
Ja.
Det ser ju förbannat snabbt ut.
Ja. Det är det. Jag och Niklas kör vi spelar fram till 9 så ska vi summera vad vi tycker sen. Upgrade points. Det är för jävla coolt.
De har ljudeffekterna utskrivna i fighterna.
Ja. Jag har låst upp här lite nu så nu kan jag göra så här. Stora fiender. Ja, de här är ju inte så stora såklart.
Men kommer det co-op eller multiplayer på det här?
Nej. Så jag vet inte om det behövs.
Close
Men
encounter.
co-op hade varit trevligt.
Ja, jävlar vad snyggt det är med den här depth of field effekt.
Hack and slash.
Jävla snyggt depth of field. Nu ska vi se, nu fick jag väl
Might not need that now, but you will later.
uppgradering. Ska vi se här. Level up. Och tyckte jag själv att jag blev ganska tuff. Man ska ha liv eller ska jag ha strength eller agility?
You got
Bara
it.
agility.
Intelligens verkar ha förstummat helt och hållet, är det?
Ja, men det är ju om man ska ha såna psi-grejer. Tror jag. Nu ska vi se. Här kan man ju göra lite spotte och spy på folk. Jag vet inte, jag tror jag väntar lite med det. Så här 4 light och 2 dark.
Ja, du kan blanda då, light och
Ja,
dark.
ja du är inte låst till något av dem. Nu ska vi se basic melee. Men här kan jag ju inte.
Boom, fu.
Ja. Jag har upgrade points här, men vart fan använder jag den då? Perks kanske. Mercenary här. Mega mind. Vad tar vi? Så. Det här menysystemet var ju inte så fult kände jag. Okej. Och jag kör 1080p för jag tänkte att när jag streamar så behöver jag inte. Jag vet inte vad mitt grafikkort om det orkar med det, men kör du i 1440p så kan du räkna med att det blir
This area was
snyggt.
beautiful before the tribe war began.
Ja, fast
Look at
jag
it
tror
now.
jag
It's
kommer
a
köra
war
i
zone.
samma som dig, för
Titt.
det flyter bättre.
Ja, kolla vet du.
Så jävla stor skillnad är det inte på.
Nej, kanske inte är det.
Nej, jag tycker inte det. Det är liksom inte.
Fruktansvärt fint. Det är lite så här. Jag ska inte säga fulsnyggt, men om man kollar på typ Jag vet inte. Det är lite så här pixligt på något vis, fast ändå inte.
Ja, men det är cell-shaded. En del av det ser ut som.
Kan vara så. Jävligt snyggt i alla fall.
Men kör du mus tangentbord eller kör du...
Mus, ja, det gör jag. Handkontroll till Rocket League och sportspel där.
Will they be friends or foe?
Jag testar ett annat.
Det
Jag
är
testar...
väl närmast sportspel du har kommit på länge. Du
Nej.
springer.
Jag spelade ett spel som heter Slappy Ball förut som var gratis. Där man är en stor hand och ska spela volleyboll. Det var ganska... jävligt roligt. Och det här är ju fantastiskt också. Nu ser du kanske inte.
Let's see.
Jo då.
Man hittar en waypoint så pissar man på stolpen för att pissa in reviret så kan man fast travela dit sen.
Okej.
Eh,
Good to
Oh.
know.
Pisshög där. Höl heter det kanske, inte hög.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. The Sifu's door is always open for newcomers, but he cautions you.
Ska det gå som att dreta ner mig?
Sipi? Lappanen aginkalman. Keratna falo hutut mustugai lavute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's... But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in help. He's convinced you've returned for a reason. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Myriad wants unity between... If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope. He was hoping you'd join them. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you... The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire... They might... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Sknapptrutt outpost du. Urfidurf outpost.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage... Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their... You were all part of the same tribe once, but without... Seeing you brings back his... Myriad wants unity between the tribes.
Jävla god character creator.
He remembers your kind and... Anyway, the memories you make with your... Even though it's now a different place from a... Sparkles about how brilliant it is to have someone like you that shares both Didn't have much else to say, so...
Du har inte börjat spela än med andra ord.
Ja, jag sitter och väljer vilken karaktär man får.
Thinks you should find a good place to hole up. Says you should take it easy. Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double. Thinks you should practice patience if you want to make a good...
Har inte så mycket att sälja du. Råner hela byn på grejer då innan han ska gå härifrån. Tydligen.
Ja, hört om.
Offers you extraordinary... Hopes you're selling too.
Sunglasses. Ja, jag har fortfarande inga pengar så jag vet inte varför jag går till en merchant. Jag vill ha sidequest så det skriker om det. Det är det jag försöker göra tror jag.
Gizmo crafted your automaton.
Vad kör du för en klass?
Mercenary. Men det verkar som att det ska inte spela så jättestor roll. Det fanns lite skillnader tydligen, men jag tror inte... Jag kollade på en intervju med han Stefan som från Experiment 101 och han sa att de vill inte låsa in folk. Det, om man varit en grej så kan man aldrig... Men jag tror det är några små skillnader på dem, men inte så här super.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Oh.
Vi ser. jag gå dit alltså? Oh, ja. Testa fast travel får vi se. Ja, som sagt, i början när du spelar så är det ganska, eller ja, man är nere i bunkern och så är det ganska grått och trist. Jag tyckte att det såg inte så snyggt ut, men det löste sig sen. Tyckte jag.
Gött när man väljer darkness så han dyngar till den vita.
Ja, det gjorde jag med. Mm.
Så jävla roligt.
Eller så blir det i varje sån... varje sånt val du har att göra. Den du väljer smäller till den andra.
Jaha.
Verkar det som. Än så länge. Jag har haft 2 eller 3 stycken eventuellt. Wee! Så det går att utforska lite också. Det är så jävla snyggt.
Personal.
Yeah. Badass. Var det någonting? Jordhöger. Ah, stuff. Vad gillar du rörelsesystem och fighting under den så länge?
Ja, jag bara slogs mot den första.
Den enda köttätaren.
Ja.
Jävla coolt när man klyver påken för den där.
Better beware, that's a mump.
Wonky mump.
They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled.
Och jag kanske ska lära mig att... parera.
Chop chop. Slash and dash. Itchy trigger finger.
Jej, nu fick jag mina första pengar här.
Trevligt.
Kolla, schysst 3D-modell.
Mm.
Ja, det är ju ingen ambulans, men...
Nej.
Jag älskar det när man bara kan... Ja, men nu skiter jag i att springa dit jag ska. Jag bara drar iväg åt ett annat håll istället ett tag och ser vad som händer. Där hittar jag något.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
Jag vet vad jag ska göra. Jag ska sno grejer av dem, ska jag göra. Level up också. Shit.
As long as you're happy about it.
Perks. Charmer. Det blir bra det.
Jag hittade en sån här grej som man kunde sätta på vapnet, men jag fattar inte riktigt vad fan det stod.
Let's see.
Det stod håll inne. Det stod ju innan håll inne 1 eller något sånt här för att göra det.
Ja, men det hände ju ingenting.
Nej. Det beror på att det kanske är 2 du ska hålla inne. För det är ju pistolen. Eller?
Ja.
Jag vet inte om jag använder den där eller inte. Vad hette den? Jag har något som heter Pew Pew Bosk Spracka.
Ja, men det var något sånt.
Ja. Men jag tror jag sprang fel. Jag älskar också det här att det står typ kaboom och så vidare när man skjuter och pew pew.
Mhm.
Jävligt grymt. Biopoints. Just det, här låg han fettot, ja. Ja, det gjorde han kanske inte.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Det är ganska självklart det här med fast travel, att man pissar in revirer för att...
Ja, självklart.
Men jag skrattade först när jag tänkte, vad fan
As
gör han?
time
Bara, aha.
passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has... He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
Vad i helvete?
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim.
Tjena Jack,
But you need
välkommen.
practice, lots of practice. You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever... You can never... Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. You have to keep working on it if you want to be... She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good.
Vart är du nu då, Norrit?
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't... He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you...
Mooga, mooga.
Usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make it. He'd love to teach you to upcycle.
Crafting håller jag på med nu. Long cutter, bingbat, grotto bonker, piercer, bangblade, katana. Ja. Jävlar, här fanns det grejer du. Jag vill ha long cutter som base type. Coolt.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a... He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the... He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Ja, nu ska vi träna Wung Fu.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a
Ganska hård känga mot dagens natur. Eller så här klimatkris här känner jag.
That's all she's... You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow.
Ja, jag gjorde också det förut. Jag tänkte jag skulle hoppa och kolla vad det var där borta. Svara. Nej, det kunde man inte göra igår, nej. Men nu måste jag ju... Nej, jag är klart jag kan inte equippa den nu för jag är inne i någon slags...
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. That makes him wonder why you were here looking for it. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you.
Han också.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, the most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. She's...
Oj, tryckte jag bort lite. Tog de mitt vapen och det gjorde de? Svina.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. Training with Muma will make you feel... He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for... He suggests you get going and find him gadgets. He's curious to see what... He can work...
Gött, mamma är kung fu-mästare och pappa virker.
He says it's about...
Man kan ta vad som helst där eller vad? Jag vet inte. Det ser inte ut som det kostar någonting, men det är väl för att jag är i en annan tid.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. Agree? You should take it with... He's sure your Muma will... He's... Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as you... She says she is eager to get started. But there's enough time left for repetition and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. Wants you to prove...
Jag blir alltid så osäker när jag ringer folk som jag inte vet vilka det är.
Bara så är det Persbrandt.
Ja, men det... Ja. Det är ju folk som är bara reklamnisser.
That's all she... You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. That's why you should be sure to thank... Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. Figuring that out is half the fun.
Gött, det ringer folk som ska sälja på en ekonomiprogram klockan 9 en tisdag kväll.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. Says it's not a record keeper. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. Says a good rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
God underläpp. Här kommer det loop i loopen. Loopa loopin.
Setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames.
Jaha, jag var inte beredd.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him. There's nowhere to run to this time. The time... Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she tells you to stay back. This is her fight. She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Nej, vad fan. Simmer för jävla gulligt den här ången i alla fall.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Mm.
Han var inte så jätteduktig på att simma då.
Nej.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Ja, jag ska hoppa ta lite kvällsmat. Jag kommer ner sen.
Ja.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. You've got nothing left. Running low. Now that's medicine. Took care. You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they'd planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it... They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their... A group of myriad crusaders already. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's Chugyard from the... Look, an emergency box from the... Wow, bet that knuck makes a tight fist.
Långqvist.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning.
Okej.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Nice shot. What a blow!
Coolt.
Shouldn't take much more. That paid off. Made the kill.
Ding!
That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. There must be a track some...
Side quest. Mm. Nu Wang Fu. Ska vi se.
Vad är det för dig?
Hej du, jo det går bra. Jag håller på och grejer. Jag försöker kolla vart det var jag ställde in. Och det är på camera såklart. Field of view har jag ställt in på 100 så.
Jag maxar den för att få, annars så känns det som man var i nackskott.
Ja, det blev mycket bättre med 110. Jag vet inte varför de hade satt det på 75.
Mm. Ja, hur går det?
Det går bra. Jag
kommer väldigt mycket längre än mig, verkar som. Eller?
Ja, level 5 är jag.
Fan, jag håller på att springa runt som en jävla unge och grejer.
Ja, level 5 kutar runt. Det är ju jävla trevligt alltså.
Ja, eller är det det? Det här stridssystemet är ju helt obegripligt än så länge.
Ja, det är kanske därför jag är lite längre än dig i och för sig.
Jag bara fattar inte hur det kan vara på olika plats när vi spelar ungefär lika länge.
Vi har väl inte gått åt samma håll. Tänker jag.
Så kan det vara. Men det måste ju fortfarande vara att man spelar de här... Man spelar som barn-sekvenserna.
Ja. Den har jag precis gjort den andra sån tror jag det var.
Den simma i sjön-grejen.
Ja, precis. Det är inte så...
för de skriptade grejerna är ju fruktansvärt tråkiga.
Barngrejen tyckte jag inte var något rolig.
Nej, och de här dialogerna är ju helt...
Ja, det bara trycker jag igenom.
Ja, för mest. Det är sämsta jag varit med om, tror jag. Jag är inte jättenöjd än så länge.
Jag tycker det, än så länge så gillar jag det.
Ja, jag fattar inte stridssystemet liksom.
Nej, det är lite knappigt att komma in i. Jag undrar om hur det funkar att spela med handkontroll där.
Ja, jag har inte köpt ett Nintendo. Så därför tänker jag inte prova.
Nej, jag tänker heller inte att jag vill det, för det känns som att det borde funka bra med mus tangentbord. Men som du säger, det är lite svårt att hålla koll på allting.
Ja, tyvärr blir de här jävla PlayStation A, B, A, upp, ner, höger, vänster. Och då får du den här kombon.
You have hours stretching before you.
Men det är snyggt, alltså.
Ja, snyggt är det ju. Men jag är inte riktigt...
Jag tänker också att du kanske får ge dig ett tag och komma in i...
Ja. Jo, men det får man göra. Så.
Ja, men det är mycket som jag tycker är...
Never thought you need to get the pegs lined up.
Och pussel, vänta här nu.
Sen fattar jag inte, man kan inte flytta på kartan heller, utan den är liksom statisk när man tar upp den.
Nej. Men det här med fast travel... Åh jävlar vilka stygga byxor. Fast travel-grejerna när man pissar på flagga för att markera att man har varit där tyckte jag var roligt.
Lite fnissigt, men också sådär... Ja.
Plus han Out of Date, eller det heter Best Before hette han där på. Han var ju ganska rolig också, tänkte jag. Där, nu sitter Niklas och skrattar lite, tror jag. Han, Elvis. Nissen, eller var det inte din grej? Jag tyckte han var rolig.
Ja, de här dialogerna som sagt tycker jag är nog riktigt dröliga faktiskt. Jag är lite trött på han David Attenborough faktiskt.
Alltså, du tänker... Åh jävlar nu... nu kom det en bling sizzle fluff. Ja, hur gör han då? Okej. Shite.
Ja, men jag får fortsätta här och se. Det är som sagt, stridssystemet är än så länge fullständigt obegripligt. Jag har inte lyckats med en enda tid på.
Nej. Ja, det är lite... Inte... Det är inte exakt sånt flow som jag vill ha, men... Men heller inte helt katastrofalt, tycker jag inte.
Ja, jag får se.
Ja.
Efter Levi. Som sagt, snyggt men mäckigt. Så kan det vara.
Ja.
Kör hårt.
Ja.
Så hörs vi.
Det gör vi.
Hej.
Hej hej. Pang pang. Okay.
This is no time for sleep. So many keys, so many locks. The stars never give enough light.
Mhm. Vad det här kommer ifrån. Eller? Vad var det? Vart har jag inte varit då?
You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not... The tracks moved on from brick...
Oh, det var något.
Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention. Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Okej, den fattar jag inte riktigt, men...
It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
Face Bard. Den vill vi ju ha. Okej. No items, okej.
Those look sharp on you.
Det vet du fan du. Tjena Krox. Ja, jag tycker det är kul. Niklas tyckte inte det var riktigt lika kul än så länge. Han hade lite problem med stridssystemet. Jag tycker dock att än så länge är det trevligt. Jag förstår dock att man kan ha synpunkter på stridssystemet, för det är inte riktigt så fluid än som jag vill att det ska vara. Men det är väl kanske en vanesak.
Night is the time to take care of business.
Ja, det känns som ett konsolspel också faktiskt. Men det är helt okej att styra med mus tangentbord. Tycker jag. Det är när det blir fighting som det blir kanske mycket att hålla ordning på. Då kanske man vill ha 8000 knappar. Skulle jag kunna tänka mig. Men jag tänker bara man får in liksom knixet.
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but the Toxanol Corporation used to run chug. They can carry you. You're on the right track.
Men det, som sagt, jag tycker det känns mysigt. Man kommer in här då. Ska jag ta på mig min näve kanske och slå mig in? Det skulle jag tydligen inte. Hit bort. Eller så går det att gå in här. Ja, hej, hej,
Sun
hej.
is coming up fast. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomber Bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Make that one dead. Shot through.
Yay!
Let's see. Keep at it. This box once tailed a chugga-chugga. Now it's just off track. Follow the rails and you'll find all sorts of little treasures scattered all over. Of course. Good work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are things out there waiting for you. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this... I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still... But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. Gizmo said, he says you should know. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under...
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is...
Don't ever doubt yourself.
Even the dark knows you're better than...
Stick with me.
Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path. Supposes that's... Wonders it... Figures everyone does. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. Your chest is squeezing. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. The right key could open this. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and... That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by... That's a Jagni tribe outpost. Feels good to be alive.
Här då.
You can make so many amazing things out of wood scrap. Cutting edge. Blasting it. It's... Swoon. Confesses the hard work is starting to take its toll. They're all getting a little tired. Says you should take it easy. Hopes to see you. Wants you to understand the fate. Mercadorpa's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. If you can, you should try to convince the captain to give up the outpost. They're ready to enter the out. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb locker. Spot wrecked it. That twirly wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain. Everything's clocking together. Don't just rattle those keys. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says that won't hesitate to carve out some...
Okay.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable.
Hey, Panda Tiger. Yeah.
Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense.
It's kind of cool.
Red means danger.
PC.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down.
Kom da.
Switched off the light. A barrel chute. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not kaboom. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Yeah, it was released like 3 hours ago, maybe.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Released today. Yes, I am.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of figures the honor belongs to the tribe.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Strength. Works. Wang Fu. Donk donk F. Okay. Sackboy Big Adventure, yep, but that's a PlayStation exclusive, right? Guessing that's a PlayStation game. And I have PlayStation 3, but
Says the shop holds something for everyone, especially.
yeah.
See what they might want to offer.
Nice jeans. I have no money. Ah.
Easier to sneak around in the dark, though.
Peeing my territory?
Let's see.
No, just single player. Hmm.
The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. That's the leftover you're looking for.
Okay. Nuttbutt. Okay, so how do I get...
Pace yourself.
Nope, mouse and keyboard. Duck face. Okay. Oh, awesome.
Some things you have to grow into using.
Oh, level 18. Okay. Cool. Oop. Yeah, sure, I could do that.
That's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor...
I haven't got
The
my
best way to
graphics
find
card
Snoop
yet,
is to
so
go
I'm
to a
using my
cool
old
book. He knows the ins and outs of every
970
thing left alive
GTX.
after the apocalypse.
or GTX 970.
Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture far. Gizmo wants to help if he can. Says you must look to the Tree of Life. Says your toybot looks like it needs lots of sparks. Says
I've
goodbye to you.
ordered a GTX
Gizmo
or
wants to
RTX
help if
3080,
he can.
but I'm not getting it because graphics cards are hard to get by.
Doesn't believe you're such a fool. Says you should take hopes to see you again soon.
Yeah, well, I'm going to sleep now. In real life. So, take care.